What is a watershed? A watershed is an area of land where all the water drains into a common water body, whether that's a river, lake, pond, or the ocean. It might be helpful to imagine a watershed like a giant funnel. The water within the boundaries of a watershed will always flow from high to low elevation, funneling into a single point. Natural areas like forests, mountains, and wetlands are all part of a watershed. So are parking lots, farmland, housing, and our own backyards. When water flows through a watershed, it runs over all these types of buildings and land, picking up soil, pollution, and nutrients such as phosphorus in the process. We all live in a watershed, which provides us with vital resources such as clean drinking water, support for agriculture and fisheries, wildlife habitat, and opportunities for recreation. Healthy and well-functioning watersheds help sustain life, from the water we drink, the food we eat, to the lakes we love. Did you know that Gray has 9 main watersheds, which includes 4 lakes, 3 rivers, and 2 brooks? Here in Gray, we enjoy our watersheds when we get out on our lakes and waterways, swim, fish, and explore local trails. As our community continues to develop and grow in size, it's more important than ever that we work together to steward our watersheds and protect the places we love. Let's learn some more about how Gray's watersheds are vulnerable to pollution and human impact. Here in Maine, most water quality issues in our lakes are caused by non-point source pollution. Non-point source pollution occurs when pollutants like phosphorus-rich fertilizers or pet waste are carried by rain and flowing water, running off into our streams, rivers, and lakes. Phosphorus is a naturally occurring nutrient that is essential to all life on this planet. However, too much phosphorus can be a bad thing. Extra phosphorus in our lakes creates algae and cyanobacteria blooms that block sunlight and use up dissolved oxygen. This kills off fish and other aquatic plants, destroys wildlife habitat, and harms ecosystem health. Extra phosphorus in our watershed can harm recreation opportunities, hurt our drinking water, and even decrease lakefront property values. You don't have to live next to a river or a lake to have a big impact. Everything that happens in our watersheds can influence water quality. We all live in a watershed and we all have the chance to make a difference. Let's go over some simple actions you can take to stop phosphorus and other pollutants from entering our water. Always pick up after your pet. Plant a rain garden, which is an attractive and practical alternative to a lawn that prevents more runoff than shortly mowed grass. Use native plants that are better adapted to Maine's landscapes. And install a rain barrel to collect rainwater that you can then use to water your garden. When it comes to maintaining existing lawns, skip out on the fertilizer. Instead, try out some simple, low-cost ways to naturally restore nutrients into the soil. Leave lawn clippings in place instead of removing them. Compost. Mow less. Be sure to leave grass 3 inches or taller. Also, you could consider using wild grass alternatives. Try aerating your lawn, which reduces soil compaction and improves access to water and nutrients. Remember, in a watershed, small actions can have a big impact. We all live in a watershed, and through our actions, we can all have a hand in keeping our watersheds healthy and functioning well. The town's Resiliency Committee is currently working to create a watershed management plan, which will help our community to protect and safeguard the lakes and waters we love. If you're interested in this work, consider volunteering for the committee. This video is the first in an educational series all about watershed health in Gray and how we can be protectors of the water in our community. To learn more, you can visit the town webpage.